Yeah, we back. Yeah, we back. Now, today we back again. Now, today's video is going to be a follow-up video to the one I dropped last night entitled, Mali wins $438 million from gold mining giant. And in that video, we're talking about Barrick Gold, the multinational, multi-billion-dollar gold mining company, one of many multinational corporations that's been getting chased down by the AES, right? We need them back taxes, right? We need to go sit down and renegotiate the contracts. But in today's video, we're going to switch lanes, right? We're going to move away from the mining sector and we're going to head over to the oil and gas sector. And today we're going to be talking about French multinational oil and gas company Total Energies. Now, similar to Barrick Gold, similar to the other big companies, similar to Orano, right? Similar to all the other big multinationals that we've been smacking up as of recently. Total is one of the biggest companies in the world, right? Just like Barrick Gold is one of the biggest gold mining companies in the world, Total is one of the biggest oil and gas companies, one of the biggest energy companies in the world. Now, of course, how did Total Energies make its way into the continent? Obviously, colonialism. And when you think about corporations like Total Energies, that's one of the main reasons why the French government maintained a military presence in a region for so many decades, for so long. Now, of course, they would say it was for stability, it was for military partnership, but in reality, it was to safeguard and protect their corporate interests, such as Total Energies, companies like that. Now, in this video, we're going to be talking about how Total Energies, their operations within the AES has been taken over, right? Yes, indeed. Now, before we jump into that, you already know, album out now. Album available everywhere. Apple Music, Spotify. Go to my homepage on my YouTube channel, my playlist section, Sahel 1816. Now, let's get back into it. Total Energies is a French multinational integrated energy and petroleum company founded in 1924 and is one of the 7 super major oil companies. Its businesses cover the entire oil and gas chain from crude oil and natural gas exploration and production to power generation, transportation, refining, petroleum product marketing, and international crude oil and product trading. Total Energies is also a large-scale chemicals manufacturer. Now, take a look up on the screen. Burkina Faso, the Chorus Investment Group acquires Total Energies. Yes, Total Energies operations has been taken over. Yes, let's get back into it. West Africa is witnessing a major redefinition of its economic landscape, driven by the ambition of local companies. Chorus Investment Group, led by Burkina businessman Idrissa Nassa, embodies this dynamic. Now, Idrissa Nassa, that's this brother right here, right? So he's the big man, he's the boss don at Chorus Investment Group, right? So he's the head honcho over at Chorus Investment Group. He's the one that hit Ibrahim Traore on the phone like, bro, let's take it over. Let's take it over, bro. Now, let's get back into it. On Tuesday, February 18th, Total Energies formalized the sale of its assets in Burkina Faso to this group, already a heavyweight in banking and insurance, a transaction that symbolizes the rise of African actors in strategic sectors, at a time when the region operates a marked geopolitical turn. Now, apparently, this guy, Idrissa Nassa, apparently he's one of the big heavyweights in Burkina Faso, and not only in Burkina Faso, but all of West Africa in the arena of business, right? Apparently, this guy's one of those guys who could have a direct meeting with multiple heads of state on the continent. Basically, what I'm saying is, this is not a regular black man. Now let's continue. Since the establishment in 2008 by Idrissa Nassa, Chorus Bank International has experienced remarkable growth. The Burkina Faso-based financial service group capital has surged from $3 million to an impressive $9 billion through broad-based operations of its subsidiaries in Côte d'Ivoire, Mali, Togo, Senegal, Benin, Niger, and Guinea-Bissau. Founded by Idrissa Nassa, a key figure in Burkina Faso entrepreneurship, Chorus Investment Group now has Pan-African ambitions. Present in more than 10 countries, the group strengthens its grip on key sectors, combining innovation and local anchorage. This acquisition is part of a context where Burkina Faso and Mali, members of the Confederation of Sahel States, alongside Niger, are redesigning their economic and security alliances while maintaining a strategic partnership with ECOWAS. Now, as you can see, just like the French multinational uranium company, we have now driven out the French multinational oil and gas company, right? We have driven out the French colonists from the oil and gas sector, from the energy sector. Operations are now under black leadership. After damn near 70 years, bro, I think 70 years, the adversary been getting money off our back in the oil and gas sector, in the energy sector. but now it's back in the control of the black man. And keep in mind, like I said before, it was companies like this that was the reason why the French government kept their military based in the region, kept a military presence in the region for so many decades, right? To protect their corporate interests. It wasn't because they loved us so much and they wanted to keep us safe. No, it's because they had billion-dollar companies like Total Energies operating and they wanted to protect their investments. And as you can see, the brothers have taken this step by step, right? At first, you got to get their military off the national territory, right? That's first things first. After that, you go on the offensive against their companies, right? First, you got to remove the military. Now you have to remove the companies. And now you have to eradicate the economic influence. And now, as you can see, one of the biggest oil and gas companies in the world, Total Energies, their African operations in the AES has been taken over by a black man. Let's talk about it. This brother right here, Idrissa Nassa. Now, this brother right here, he is active in a variety of sectors across the continent, right? Obviously, he don't like staying in one place. You could find him not only in the oil and gas sector, but in the banking sector, in the mining sector, agriculture, infrastructure, real estate, hospitality, import, export. And like they said in the article, he has operations, he has companies active in over 10 countries across the continent. And now with this move, the 170 service stations that were previously owned and operated by Total Energies, the French multinational oil and gas company, that is now, like I said, under black leadership. That is now under the ownership of the Chorus Investment Group, owned and controlled by Idrissa Nassa. Now, shout out to the big dog, man. Shout out to the big homie. Now, it's not only in Burkina Faso that Total Energies has been, removed from the economic equation, right? It's also in Mali. Their operations, their assets were also acquired and now placed under black leadership. Let's continue. Let's get into it. Take a look at this headline. Coli Energy acquires French-owned Total Energies in Mali. Now, I believe Coli Energy is a local company in Mali, inside the country. Let's get into it. After more than 25 years of activity in Mali, Total Energies has decided to withdraw without providing an official explanation. However, several observers, quoted in particular by the RFI, suggest that tensions with the ruling government marked by fiscal harassment and repeated strike action played a decisive role in the decision. Now, we had spoken about this the other day, but it pretty much falls in line with the video I dropped last night, where I spoke about how Mali been chasing down the foreign multinational corporations, right? Yeah, we need them taxes. Yeah, we need a bigger economic share of the profits. So as you can see in the article, when you see words like fiscal harassment, that means President Assimi Goita and his finance minister, they chasing them down, right? They got them boys stressed out. Assimi Goita probably told them that they owe like $700 million in taxes. Them boys probably passed out. Now, let's continue. Let's get back into it. French group Total Energies completed the sale of its activities in Mali earlier this month, transferring all of its assets to Coli Energy Mali, an entity operated by Beninese company Benin Petro. This acquisition, which includes all of the country's service stations, was welcomed by the Malian authorities. Now, in this situation, you have a local company, Coli Energy, right, collaborating with the company in Benin. And in Burkina Faso, you have a very high-ranking and well-respected businessman who is already active in a variety of sectors, already dominating the arena of business, and now he is venturing into the energy sector. He is venturing into the oil and gas sector. He already went into real estate and hospitality, crushed that. He already went into banking, crushed that. He already went into gold mining, crushed that. So obviously, this brother has already proven himself. He's already earned his stripes in the arena of business, right? He's been doing business since the 80s, right? So, before I was even born, he been getting money. And now, as you can see, like I said, we done kicked out the French colonists out of the uranium mines, right? We done kicked the French colonists out of the gold mines. And now we done kicked the French colonists out of the oil and gas sector. Yes, indeed. Total Energies West African operations in the AES is now under black leadership, under African leadership. Let's get it. Now, it's your boy Nefikari the Salim back in the building. Yes, indeed. Cash App in the description. Support the album. Album out now. Album available everywhere. Apple Music, Spotify. Go to my homepage on my YouTube channel. My playlist section, Sahel 1816. Sahel 1816. Check it out, man. Enjoy yourself. Support the channel, and I'm gone. Peace. Told me she loved me and said that it's real. So independent, ain't signing no deal. Feel like a king and I'm up at Cap Henry. I'm in the citadel, top of the hill. Trying to run up but we let off a cannon. Secret location, I'm keeping it sealed. You ain't retaliate, Franco Medina came to the country and he got killed. You ain't retaliate, Rafi Mans. Thought you was loyal, thought you was real. Didn't even wanna come pick up the body. Had your man locked up, he died in the cell. Up at the palace, I'm throwing a party. Right on the south and I'm giving them hell. And my little shorty, she looking exotic. African features, she casting a spell. Run to the check like I work on my fitness. Wake up each morning and handle my business. Said that she love me, she want my genetics. Wanna get married and make it official. Wanna get married and have all my babies. Up in the city, I'm riding Mercedes. Up in the city, they treat me like royalty. Feeling like Dolph, talking about lords. Spreading my wings and I had to get fly. Up at the top, an incredible vibe. Came from the bottom, I'm up in the sky. Gave one look and said, baby, you fine. Wake up each morning and handle my business. They just be talking, you see me, I live it. Ride on my enemies, sounding like thunder. 1804, got that shit in my spirit. 1804 when I step in the building. 1804, that's word of my mother. Ross my women and die for my brother. Never gon' fall when I'm deep under pressure. Tell them we back and they better accept it. Move like a king, every step is divine. Ride on my enemies with no exception. Taking revenge and I'm taking what's mine. Pour up a drink and it's time that we toast. Watching my back, keep my enemies close. Only the family, I stick with my brothers. Cannons position outside of the coast. Heavy artillery for the protection. Move like a general, stick to the code. Feel like a king when I'm up in the north. Beautiful women, they trying to get chose. Launch an invasion all over the south. Capture the capital with all my woes. Look at my energy and my demeanor. Dripping that ice and that's head of my toes. Lately I'm flexing all on the Americans. Flexing my muscle on missing my road. Just got a carriage just coming from London. Boy, that shit cash, I ain't taking no loans. Boy, that shit cash, that's fresh on the boat. Enemy know I got millions in gold. Enemy know I got choppers and cannons. How did I do it? They can't understand it. How did I do it? It's cause I'm relentless. Call me King Harry, my name is cemented. Call me King Harry, I'm up in the palace. Call me King Harry, I'm raising the status.